The historical wetlet called Bonzes Weight. It is the exhibition of Emperor Qin Shi Huang Mausoleum Site Museum in Shaxi Provinces. Bonds Weight was excavated in the Lishan Sea Quan Sea, where in Shaxi, Bonds Weight was the product of Qin Dynasty in China, which about 221 BC to the first 209 BC. Bonds weight was the standard artifact of national weight and measure after the unification of China in the Qin Dynasty as the standard of weighing apparatus. The craftsman will first make a sample example of the finished product. After that, they will use cake cutting example to make mold. The mold is then cut into multiple parts and reassembled. The reassembled mold is hollow, and the molten metal liquid cooled and solidified into the shape of the mold. Finally, the craftsman will break the mold and remove the finished product. Used in ancient times were stone, pottery, and metal. Because stone need to be cut into the same shape one by one, large quantities of finished product cannot be produced at the same time. And pottery is easy to break, so hard and can mass produce a large number of finished metals into the preferred material. There are also two kinds of metal materials, iron and bronze. Because ancient time often engaged in inscription on the finished product, and iron is easy to be corroded. The test cannot be maintained. The characteristic that bronze is not easy to wash make the craftsmen of the time choose it as a material. The shape of the bronze weight is a cylindrical body with 70 sides. The height of bronze weight is 7 cm and the weight is 246.5 grams. Also, it is a hollow design. The presence of bronze weight is filled with the imperial edict of Qin Shi Huang and Qin Shi. The imperial edict on the bronze weight symbolizes the policy of unified weight and unified weighting after the unification of China in the Qin Dynasty. The text engraved on the bronze weight is the imperial, which was promulgated by Qin Shi Huang and Qin Shi. According to historical records, after Qin Shi Huang unified the 6 countries, in order to consolidate power and develop the economy, he promulgated an imperial edict which was about unifying the system of weight and measure in the world, as well as abolishing the system of weight and measure in other countries. Therefore, the content of the imperial edict were engraved on the bronze weight. In addition, the imperial edict of Qin Shi was also engraved on the bronze weight, but his imperial edict was engraved on the left side of the bronze weight to prevent others from confusion. On the other hand, from the gift of the imperial edict can also reflect the Qin Shi Huang's policy of implementing unified weighting. The imperial edict on the bronze weight is written in Shaozhuang. According to historical record, after the unification of China, Qin Shi Huang ordered the Prime Minister to carry out the work of unifying the national weighting, which was about unifying the Dazhuang into Shaozhuang. Thus, we can see the imperial edict on the bronze weight is Shaozhuang. Finally, the bronze weight records the history of the Qin Dynasty period, including the policy of Qin Shi Huang after the unification of China, the production process and design of the Qin Dynasty period. Therefore, we can still rely on the bronze weight in this era to explore the history of the Qing dynasty.